So this is all the garbage that I've so far produced. There's something behind there you can't see by the bush as well. That's all got to go. It's almost all wood with black mold on it. And then this is the, it's like a wallpaper, kind of hard, not wallpaper, it's more like a baked on surface. This is going to be the final finish in the laundry room. It's relatively inexpensive and it goes up fast and easy and it's durable. You caulk the edges and you can wipe it with a wet cloth and it's fine. It's much more durable than wallpaper. I think it's good for the laundry room. Over here I've got my green water resistant drywall, my regular drywall, and my calcium board. So I got all that stuff staged, ready to go. Got my plethora of tools. Let's go and see how that concrete worked out. Concrete looks good. Yeah. That pipe all went black too. Can you see that stuff on there went black after it attacked the rust and converted it? Down there as well, that looks really great. The only thing that's concerning me is that wet spot has grown considerably since yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chip out the concrete along there. It looks like this is where the wall joins onto the slab, and obviously it's not a perfect seal. So I'm going to chip out all along in there, and then when I go back to Tokyo, I'm going to get some what's called hydraulic cement, and I'll just push that all in there before I put the sealer on. So I won't put any sealer on that today. And then today, the main thing that I want to try to get done is I'm going to move all these wires up out of the way, and then I'm going to start putting on the sealer for the wall. I didn't take this off over here because I can actually use that, but also I never saw that part of the wall actually wet. It was only wet from about, let's say about there across. So I'm going to do the floor everywhere I can on the floor, of course, but I'm only going to do that wall to the corner. I don't think there's really much point in ripping all that off and doing just that corner, because like I said, I never saw that wet. That's actually a post or a column there. It's not actually a wall. So it's windy today. If you can hear some noises in the background, it's all the windows and doors rattling because there's a pressure differential. Anyways, get to it. Okay, first coat's on. It's sure black. I didn't put it on top of the fresh cement because I think that should cure for at least another day or two. It's not freezing here, but it's pretty cool. Put it on that wall. I'm gonna end up taking that wood off that corner because I'm not gonna use that wood, so I must take it off, but it's too late to do that. I didn't put it in that corner because I want to put hydraulic cement in there because it seems to be a minor leak there. Put it around into there, in that corner there. Like I said, that post there, it wasn't wet before, and that inside wall wasn't wet either. So from that corner, I should be pretty good. Now this, according to the bucket, takes at least 2 coats, if not 3. I'm gonna put 3 on for sure. I can see, it's really hard to see in this light, but there's all kinds of small spots where it was covered over and then there was a little air bubble underneath or a little pocket. And then as the stuff dries, it pops and then you can see the concrete still. You see little spots here and there. So I understand why it takes at least 2 coats. 3 is probably gonna be what I'm gonna aim for. I used about maybe half of 1 bucket to do this much. So I got 2 buckets of this stuff, so it should be more than enough, but it sure is black and it sure is messy, man. I had, different shoes on and different sets of gloves and I got all over my shirt and my pants, but I didn't get it anywhere else where it's supposed to be in here anyways, which is good. And it cleans up with water, which is nice because I can then wash the brush out and use the brush again. So now I gotta pack up my tools and get ready to head back to Tokyo for a few days, and then I'll be back down here next Monday because I gotta get this done and move on with some other stuff. But yeah, I'm really happy how that went on. It's actually fairly hard work. The brush is pretty heavy and you really gotta kind of brush it into the concrete. I imagine the second and third coats on top will be easier because as I can see it drying there, you can see spots where it's shiny, it's not dry, and other spots where it's more of a matte where it is drier. And I think it'll be much easier to brush on the second and third coats. Anyways, that's that. Oh, and I also really put a whole bunch around that pipe over there that I treated with that stuff, and I'll put more around it as well, just as a safeguard, I guess. But yeah, I can see some spots that I missed, but that's what second and third coats are for. Well, that ends an interesting week. That's what a laundry room cut up looks like in bags. And I'm heading out now. I got about a 4-hour drive to get to the garbage place, and then an hour home from there. It's around noon, so I got to get going. Thanks for following along, everybody. I'll be back here next week with the second week where I get to rebuild that room and improve it, I think. And then there's still a whole bunch of other small things. I got two doors to replace. Actually, I'm only going to be able to do one. Only one in the near future. The other one I got to figure out yet. And there's just a whole bunch of other small little things I came up here to do 2 weeks ago that I've only got some of them done because of this wet wall thing. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you can. Share with your friends. Take care. Bye bye.